everybody, Happy New Year and welcome back to NASCAR Thunder 2003 Career Mode. We are back at the Lowe's Motor Speedway, but this time during the daytime for the UAW 500. We did pretty well here as we scraped the wall. We did pretty well here in the May race, running in the top 10 for most, if not all, of the race.
Got one more.
P36, however, on lap 1. Hopefully we can do a little bit better on this lap. A little high into 1 and 2. It's okay, we're keeping up a lot of momentum. You guys had a great New Year's Eve and New Year's Day. I actually am recording this on New Year's Day, so definitely a fresh start to the year. Coming off a win at Talladega, where we won our second No Bull 5 of the year. And across the line, P36 for the race. Oof.
Joe Moore and Barney Hall coming to you live from the Mecca of Motorsports, Lowe's Motor Speedway, for today's NASCAR Winston Cup race, the UAW GM Quality 500. Barney, this is a hometown crowd for a lot of these drivers.
This track was the first one to focus on spectator comfort, and it shows. This place always draws an enormous crowd. Most of the team shops are located in this area, which give it that hometown feel. We're in for some great racing here at Lowe's.
This is a much-needed break for Frank Kimmel.
I could tell by the look on his face this morning how happy he was. I didn't even have to ask. Great to see him starting up front for a change.
The 21 car of Elliott Sadler is owned by the Wood brothers. They have quite a resume when it comes to NASCAR racing, don't they?
Well, that's NASCAR's second oldest race team, and they've had quite a few good drivers race for them at one time or another. Dale Jarrett, Michael Waltrip, Kyle Petty have all driven that 21 car.
The Delphi car has strung together back-to-back top 5s, and I'm sure he'll try for another one.
You know, people get so concerned with wins. Me, I'll take consistent top 5s all year long over a win. Besides, when you're constantly finishing in the top 5, a win is just around the corner.
Start your engines.
Well, we had a top 5. I don't know about back-to-back top 5s, but if that's the history MRN wants to live in, who am I to argue? But either way, doesn't matter now, because we are green for the UAW GM Quality, I believe they said, 500. This race, in real life, of course, won by the young Jamie McMurray, who's just up there in the 27 car. AI got a little slow out of turn 2 there, went to the inside to see if they would slow up more. They did not. Very hard to pass at this track just because of how narrow it is, so really hard, especially early, to make moves. I hope we get a good run out of the turns there to try to do something on the straightaways. Scott Wimerick goes up to that high line. We're going to take it from him, the inside lane that is. But then Johnny Benson's going to cut in front of us.
That 23 car is still there.
Side by side with Wimmer. Oh, that inside line checked up just a little bit there. Not able to get a good run of momentum there to come out of the corner. In fact, the high line seemed to be moving a little bit better. Got Steve Park behind us. Remember, we do have to finish in front of him. That's one of our sponsor goals. Let's go into the back of Johnny Benson. Yeah, we seem to be carrying much more momentum than the AI into the turns right now. It's just a matter of doing something with it. The car definitely doesn't want to run off the bottom lane. It's gripping that bottom really well. That makes it difficult is EA. I know we've talked about this before, but the EA games do that thing where the game will like auto brake for you if you get too close to the car in front to try to avoid contact. And honestly, it hurts more times than it helps because it really kills your momentum.
Number 1,
Park gets to our outside. This is a 33-lap race, a little shorter than the 600. Finally get underneath Benson. Take a look underneath Bill Elliott, but he's going to have a much better run out of the corner. We'll also clear John Andretti. Whoa! Somehow that was not a caution, but AI just came to like a dead stop in front of us on the front straightaway. Never seen a car go up on two wheels and that not be a caution, but Greg Biffle just showed us that it is possible. So not entirely sure what caused that slowdown, as there's more of a slowdown up in front of us. So, ooh, hello. Tried to get to that high side just because I knew there was going to be a big checkup on the inside. Made a little bit of contact with Todd Bodine. But we're okay, but the AI have seemed to have gone crazy here to start this race. There's Frank Kimmel up ahead of us, who had that good start, as MRN said.
The 21 car is coming high. Whoa, that was a quick lap.
Right on the back of Jeremy Mayfield right now. It's Sadler taking a look to the outside, but not going to be able to do anything with it. Mayfield looks to the inside of Kimmel, then gets back in front of us on the high line, hurting our momentum, but we're going to go down to the inside here. As Mayfield goes to the outside of Kimmel, can't quite make it 3 wide there. To get to the inside of Kimmel. Nope, he's going to chop us off there. Here comes Sadler on the high side. I'll tell you what, this pack has really been broken up. There's a good group of cars in front of us, but look at where the leader is. They're crossing the line already.
We're falling back. Focus on your marks, buddy.
Drift off a bit into Sadler. Sorry, Sadler. Finally get past Frank Kimmel here.
You're flying out there, buddy. Good job. Clear all around.
Alright, see if we can use the inside there. We do get past Jeremy Mayfield. And now I'm guessing maybe a lap or two and we can get up to this group in front of us. Yeah, that was literally about a lap, and we are here with the pack. Inside of Jeff Purvis here. Looks like Jimmy Johnson maybe has some damage to the back of his car, so I'm guessing he's the one that maybe got loose earlier. Past Labonte as well, up into the top 20. I knew we would have a faster race car than we did for qualifying. Again, we ran so well here in the spring / start of summer. Get underneath Kurt Busch, and yeah, Jimmy Johnson with a bit of right rear damage. When we're by ourselves, we can run that middle high line, but when you're in the pack, it seems like the low lane's working out best for us right now. Alongside Jimmy Johnson. There's the draft to Kevin Harvick there to pull us along down the straightaway. Johnson going to try to go down to our inside. We don't let that happen, but we get into him a little bit because Gordon was there. We got Jeff Gordon, a little bit of a checkup on that high line. Looks like Rusty Wallace might have some damage. So we reach the halfway on the fuel run, get into Wallace a little. Just following Kevin Harvick right now. There's Mark Martin. Been seeing a lot of him lately in these races. I'll take a look down to the inside of Kevin Harvick here into turn 1. Oh, bit of contact there.
You're clear.
Seems like we're all still good though. Harvick just moves up to the high line. Spencer taking a look to our inside here into turn 3. Not going to let that happen. Ricky Rudd kills our run there. We could have gotten past Mark Martin, I think.
Everything okay with the car? Okay, we're clear.
Did I say Ricky Rudd? I meant Ricky Craven. I think I said Rudd, but I meant Craven. Oh, jeez. Sorry, Kevin.
Still there.
Oh, sorry, Bobby. Man, I am all over the damn road today. AI have gone nuts, and so have I, apparently. And Shauna Robinson and Robbie Gordon really holding everybody up here. They're doing a good job of it. Not letting anybody past.
Hold it steady. 3 wide.
There we go. There's a good run out of the corner. Finally going to be able to get past Ricky Craven there, who is hurting our runs pretty bad, as the leader has caught the end of the field as
Looks like something.
Craven gets loose. Pit stops are starting. And we're going to sneak our way in here to the top 10, maybe. Bonnie and Tony Stewart made a bit of contact.
Still there.
AI are trying to cram inside.
We're off the pace. Everything okay?
Whoa, Dale Jr. gets into the back of Robbie Gordon as it looks like Jerry Nadeau
You're losing ground on the leaders.
blew up.
Number 97. Hello.
A lot happened right there. It's running a bit high there. Sorry. Now we're just around the halfway mark. The road is a little too crowded for my liking, so we're going to stay a little longer. As Terry Labonte almost loses it into the pits. Seems like the AI have trouble slowing down.
A couple top 5 cars are on their way into the pits.
So here comes some of the guys who we're racing with. They're going to be coming out right around us.
Pit row ahead. Clear.
Back there's Dale Jr. The current leader is down on pit road. I just wanted pit road to be a little less busy just because of the slowdown you get with the AI.
29 car. Has got
Still too busy, I think. I think we'll stay out at least one more as we scrape the wall.
off there, buddy.
Man, I just keep getting into Kevin Harvick.
Car's gonna come to you. Be patient. Number 2. Still low. You're clear.
All right, I think it's clear enough. We're going to lose some spots probably, but we'll go ahead. Actually, we'll stay out because... Oh, man, this is hard because we could lead a lap here possibly.
We're clear.
We're losing a bunch of time by staying out.
The 8
Oh,
car.
God, we're coming in.
We just lost a spot. We're 3rd.
All right, 4 tires. Don't worry about the damage. Making me just a little bit looser, boys. About time we had a mistake-free pit stop. So, oh boy, here comes a big pack.
Okay with the car. Car high.
All right, and we come out right around P20, so honestly not too bad. And the leader is right around us. I have no idea who that leader is. Maybe it's Sterling Marlin.
The 48 car is looking right.
It's incredible how many of us are going a lap down in this race. I don't think we've ever had it this high and still have that possibility of getting lapped.
We're falling back. Focus on your marks, buddy.
Couple more cars coming out of the pit lane now.
The 23 car is up high.
There is Kevin Harvick and Jimmy Spencer. Looks like we'll come out right around them.
Number 41, down low. Coming up on the car.
So again, right around P20, so not too bad. Definitely helped spread the pack out a bit, those pit stops. They usually do. Spencer took a look to our outside. Not able to do anything with it, though. We're going to be holding off him and Jeff Burton for the time being. I guess Marlin or whoever that was had to come down pit road because the leader no longer right on our tail. But still pretty close. Still incredible how far ahead they got from everybody during that first run before the pit stops. Oh, didn't get a good run out of 4 there. Trying to hold off Jeff Burton and Bobby Labonte. Jeff Burton going to go to our outside.
How's the car feel? Okay, we're clear.
Sorry, Bobby. Jeff Burton, even though he got past us, didn't fly away from us in that corner. As now Bobby's going to get to our inside. And we're just starting to fall here.
Clear all around.
Whoa! The fuck was that? Well, either way, I guess that took care of a little bit of traffic for us and helps us keep P19 for the time being over Jimmy Spencer. And we're coming up on 10 to go, so I just will keep on going and see what happens. Well, I said Ricky Rudd earlier, but now it looks like Ricky Rudd is here. I'm guessing he's the leader! I was too busy looking at Ricky Rudd and just did not pay attention. Wow, I just drove straight to the wall without even paying attention. I guess literally everyone has had an off day. It's the first day of the new year. We're all struggling, both AI and human. We're trying to hold off Jimmy Spencer and Jeff Purvis. Luckily, this does mean we have one less lap to worry about. With Ricky Rudd now ahead of us. So trying to hold on to P19 as we make a little bit of contact with Purvis. Luckily, they're not too fast in the middle of the corner on the outside. It's just on corner exit. There goes Purvis by.
Take it easy out there. All clear, buddy.
So it's just kind of, dealing with the fact we're going to be losing spots here. We just are not as fast as we were in the spring race. Maybe it's because the same setup just doesn't work on the car in the fall race like it does in the spring. But either way, we just don't have the pace today. I mean, we've definitely improved on our P36, of course. But we're just much slower. I mean, in the spring we were running top 10, and I mean, even in the All-Star race, we ran pretty well in the All-Star race. But this fall race just not going as well. But I think we're still ahead of Steve Park, so at least we've got that sponsorship bonus done, right? What? What just happened? Caution is out right at the end of the race. Oh boy. Oh God. Oh dear Lord. What just happened? We're back in the top 20. Oh my God. Someone's dead. Mike Skinner loses it. And then reversed onto the track? So he didn't come back up. He was down there and drove back onto the track and got destroyed. And that's the race, everyone. That's strange. Strange race this is. But we come home P20 and that's all that matters.
Yellow didn't wave as much as usual.
Well, you're right, but that just makes for a better race, in my opinion. It really makes the better drivers stand out that much more.
This has been NASCAR Winston Cup Racing, brought to you by EA Sports and MRN. We'll see you next week at Martinsville.
I guess even MRN didn't know what to make of that race. Well, luckily next up is Martinsville. Let's take a look here at, well, we've got 5 races left until our next engine power. Go ahead, get the car ready for Martinsville. We do have 200% engines. We're going to go with the one with a little less efficiency, because efficiency not going to be added too much at Martinsville. We'll go with our highest... Actually, let's go with our second highest chassis. Don't ruin a new chassis at Martinsville. Honestly, not much of a point. And let's see here. And our highest one... Go ahead, get that repaired. We are building one. That'll be done soon. Engines! What do we got here? Go ahead, repair that engine. That'll be done in 2 races. Things starting to finally look better in terms of our inventory. Our sponsors unhappy after a 20th place run. I'm just glad we made it through that race, apparently, because apparently that was just a race of madness. So either way, Martinsville is next. If you liked this video, leave a like, subscribe for more NASCAR Thunder 2003 content, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!